Well, where are we then, Steve?
Well, we've had what, 8-9 hours in the plane. We've done 10.5 hours in the car. So we're heading to the Pancheshwar fishing camp. Stunning view. Raids are amazing. We're both very excited, aren't we, Andy?
Yeah, not long to go. Well, hopefully. You just can't believe how high we are and how long we've been going down and how much further we've got to go.
Well, it's 1 o'clock now, so we might still have another hour and a half to go,
Yeah. We'll get there. So, a little glimpse of the river down there. Looks a bit coloured, but we'll take it.
Well, we've arrived. First proper day. We're out with Chris. We're about to take the ferry. I overslept. I'm in trouble. Time to get our feet wet. Lots of terrace farming going on. Growing maize, bananas, a few other odds and sods. This beautiful valley. No bites as yet.
Right, so first proper day fishing, and nothing so far. I've just let Chris have a go while I get some sun cream on and a little play with the camera for the video for the first time. Steve's just down below, so we haven't had any action so far this morning. Nice looking area, just down here in the valley. Birds and crickets and all sorts going off when we first arrived. Obviously quite a few brain fever birds around. Just stunning location really. All sorts of birds having an argument at the moment up there. So great to be here. Bit of a trial getting here obviously with the journey, but doesn't matter, it was fine. Just looking forward to a nice couple of weeks really.
Cracking spot. Well, this is the first of the evening session on day one. No one's had a bite so far. This is the famous junction where the beautiful rivers meet, clear water and murky water. We just pan up here and he's just changing his lure. Young Christopher sitting there getting a tan. Mike's up there, and then in the far distance you should be able to see Ian and Stuart, and they're fishing a bait, trying something a bit different. See how we get on.
Right, second full day. Too many beers last night, so it wasn't quite such an early start, but the Sarayo is very clear, and the Mahakali is very muddy. So the Cowley changed colour yesterday basically. It was milky white in the morning and then turned brown. But Steve's had a couple of hits, nothing's happened for me. Rue fished last night all night and nothing happened for him, so not great at the moment. The dog's having a cool down. It's quite warm, so I can't say I blame him. It looks like he's enjoying that. So we've been flogging the lures along here, and we're going to go and flog them in the muddy water now, so just try something different. Some Indians come down for a little siesta in the sun, I think. There's Rue and Daniel. Mike and Stu have gone upstream. So, see what happens. So, Chris having a little go, as he does. Just dropped down onto the Cowley, fishing the coloured water. Nice looking spot this. Obviously pretty heavy water. Rapids down there, and you've got this sort of pool above, which is probably going to fish okay with a bait in there. At some stage anyway, we'll give it a go. So the camp is just up the top there. So it's not a long walk at all. You can't see a lot, you can just see the tops of the tents really. That's a nice setup though. Meeting the valleys with the Cowley, and then obviously it all flows down this way. Now a little panoramic shot, so looking back towards the camp. You can see all this gravel that gets deposited, and the sand cliffs there, which gets left after the water's receded, because obviously this is all, I'd be well underwater.
It's the evening of day 2. Going is very slow at the moment. No one's had a fish as yet. That's Andy chucking a lure up the Sarriu. There's Chris talking to Rue on the point. You can see where the Sarriu meets the Cowley River, different colours. And I'm slightly further down the river, fishing this slack on the inside. And I don't know if you can see it or not, but right down there is the rest of our motley crew. A new spot they were trying tonight. Fingers crossed they know something. Day 3, I think it's Saturday morning. You can see the time, been up since 4. Must be mad. Come up the Sarriu, try a new spot. No one's caught yet, but conditions low and clear on Sarriu anyway. Moons aren't great, but fish have got to feed at some point. We're all very positive and only a few days in. Andy and I are just going to fish small spoons, see if we can get a small Mahseer to get us off the mark. The other boys are going to the junction, I think, and Stu's going to try his ledgered lure across the far side, I think, and Mike's going to be on a live bait, so hopefully they'll nab a fish. But beautiful surroundings, having a fabulous time. Generally a pretty cool place in the world to be.
So a little bit of wading today, more like the old Mahseer, fishing from down south. I've had one hit which was in shallow water. Not sure if Steve's had any hits or not, just come down to where he's fishing. The sun's just coming up over the hill now, so I'll have to get some sun cream on in a bit. But lovely little stretch.
It's the first time Andy's had a wash since he's been here. Out to his knackers. Just seen a nice big fish come through, right under our feet. Would have thought it was 18, 20 pounder. Very exciting. Did it look at the lure? Of course it bloody didn't. We've seen the bridge in the background. We're heading down under that, downstream to the junction. Should take us a good 2-3 hours to get down there, I would have thought. We will see. Here comes young Michael with his pet dog, leading the trio back from the junction. Looks like Stu's bringing out the rear. Michael!
Hunting tigers out in India. out in India.
You've been in the sun too long.
But it's very, very, very funny. You brought your friend with you, I see.
Yeah.
Morning, mate. Morning. Yeah.
So how do we get on then, boys?
Not very good.
Part for the course then?
Very good. And you? I said any good.
No. I just said I knew, assuming that you know I meant no. Nothing?
Did you hear me on the walkie-talkie?
No, we didn't take it.
They started moving.
Fuck, he bemoans at me to take the walkie-talkie and I'm rattling away and you haven't got it.
No, I left my robe back for a while.
Nice up there?
Beautiful, really good.
You can't believe you ain't had a fish. Or well, at least that's more active. You're putting them past. Stew has got some really small jellies and some really small, one really small spinner. He's got.
How are we feeling?
I don't want to catch a really small bass here.
Still positive.
Oh yeah, we're all good. We're all positive. It's just.
Yeah, it's hard.
I saw a big fish this morning.
Did you?
Just there, swim
If we
past.
can't take a spoon
Right.
that big. Or
Right in front of Andy. I'm telling you where to cast. I bloody didn't want to know, did
Yeah,
you?
but they're not
They are.
really there.
So I'm just drying my boots and socks after this morning's wading, and down there is Stu in the distance. He's gone down, just have a go fishing in the heat of the midday sun, and it's very hot. He's just got a visitor arrived. I don't know if it's Babaloo and his on his little inflatable or what, but I think it's a bit of a shock for Stuart because he didn't see it coming. So they've actually got a net down there. I think they must be trying to catch some live baits for us. So I don't know if he was just moving the net because Stuart was caught in it or what. So this is our camp, that's the kitchen area and reception, and got a dining area. Here's my tent, so let's go and have a look at my tent. Not too untidy. Got the rods out here and 2 beds. I'm only in this one obviously. And nice and spacious. Got a fan which is essential. Current temperature is 40 point something, Chris just told me. And then got a flap at the back of the tent, and then we've got our shower room and bathroom. There we are, not bad at all. So lovely view from the tent, can see right up to the junction there and the temple in the distance. So I'm not too sure how far down from here the river is at the moment, but it's got to be 40 feet or so, and yet you can see the rubbish on the trees. This is from the last floods, and not only down there but even up there, and obviously that's where our camp is, and that was flooded. can't imagine that amount of water, but that's just crazy. Got a little grasshopper here. Similar to ours, but just a little bit different. Oh, that light's he'd be better in the shade, I think.
See, he's lost one of those antennae, look,
not,
Andy.
yeah, he's not well.
What's that called, Andy?
I'm not certain, but it looks a little bit like an Assam silk moth, so it might be a type of silk moth.
Fabulous.
That's quite possible. That's absolutely stunning.
Well, we're just doing a quick tour of people's residences. This is Stu's. See? Sort of marginally tidy. Bit of tackle out, but generally looks quite good. Next door is me. I don't have a table, you'll notice. Currently a shithole because I'm doing tackle. Next door itself is young Michael. Might be sleeping, could be X-rated, this one. There's Michael. Somewhere between mine and Stu's cleanliness of tent. Then we've got Andy's just in here. Got the tidiest but the hottest. And this is a brief insight into living in the bush.
So Rue's gone home this morning, and it's only us here now, so we've got the area to ourselves, and we're all down here for a bit of a social tonight. So me and Mike are just round the corner from the confluence, just downstream, and Steve and Stuart smack on the confluence. So see what happens. It's been totally dead so far. All I've had is one little hit earlier today on the lure, and that's been it really. But we'll get settled in. We're going to fish well into dark, and never know, something might happen, but I'm not convinced. I think it's going to be a few days before fish move in or their habits change and they start feeding, but we'll see. So we've got the two camp dogs that come down with us as well. They usually come down when we come down fishing, keeping Chris company at the moment. I think Mike's just cast his lead off, so he's gone to sort out another one. Lights going now, just getting a little bit darker. Stu's sorting out his special rigs and special baits. Looks like Steve's getting his live bait ready. I think he's using live bait. I think Stu's using cremated chicken. So we've got a variety of baits. I was going to use a dead bait and somehow I ended up with a live bait, but never mind. As you can see, the Surrey is very clear still, mixing up with the murk of the Cowley.
How big's that then?
Huge. The Stuart's just got a lovely fish.
Shitter, isn't it?
Keep going, keep going. Halfway right, I reckon, Stu.
30 fresh. 9:30 was the take. We're off the mark, boys. There we are.
Excellent.
It's £44 8 ounces.
Come on, Andy, you're usually good at this.
49.
No, it's not 49, I
I don't think we're that worried.
Is it all good?
So just weighed it, 51 pounds. Well, that's what we came here for. Congratulations, Stuart. Incredible fish.
You gonna lift it?
That's right.
You gotta tip it. Yeah, that's better.
Oh, that's better. Fantastic. What a result.
Yeah, just take that.
That's made it all worthwhile.
Look at me. Smile, you ugly bastard. I'm talking to the fish.
Don't take long with that chicken in the right spot, does it?
Well,
We saw
problems
fish roll bigger than
getting
that.
the bait out in the first place, so it was rather late. But once it was out, it wasn't out there that long. Absolutely amazing.
You gotta look.
There you go.
Tail forward, tail forward.
Alright.
Okay.
That's fine.
God, there's some monsters out there. Because that
That's
fish,
one of them.
well, when you look out there, that'll look tiny out all the way across there. So God, those tails. There's definitely some big ones over there.
Just hold the tail push and swim.
Trying to go.
Yeah, it'll go as soon as.
It's getting there. It's nice, getting a bit of life now.
Probably he's released enough fish in his life.
Yeah, exactly.
He knows exactly when to let the fish go.
Bye bye. Hey Stu. Hey! Well done. So, nice little mantis. Looks a bit like a stick insect, but it's not. Look, there's his business end. Great little creature. Blowing around on the side of the tent.
Stu had a 51 pounder last night.
It's going to complicate it because they're going to get wet to make it right, and that's going to melt the PVA bag.
So we're off the mark.
Ball it in, he just has a bag, and he just gets a bag of blump, 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 and just puts it down.
Potential ground bait.
Move it around the rock. Or more around the rock. Do anything. He could go in one go, but he.
And our secret bait is clucking on the floor over there.
So, multiple uses for the chickens. Main ones now being food and bait. Stu's big fish was caught on partially burnt chicken last night.
Andy's giving the chicken its last rites.
Chicken. Catch a little fish for me.
And we could have him in curry later as well.
His tummy will be on the curry, and his
Multi-purpose.
guts and his legs and his head will be out in the river.
Multi-purpose.
No, the dogs will bury his feet,
Don't
won't
forget,
they?
if he's done a good job as a chicken, he will come back as
He
a
will come
high
back,
life
he
form.
will.
Right, so what are you doing, Stu?
Oh, we're making up a bit of a boilie mix, hopefully for the old Mahseer. We're just going to have some smelly stuff in there. Knocked up some old, these kind of chicken feed pellets. And then put some of this stinky butyric acid stuff in. And see if we can make some boilies that the old Mahseer like.
Lovely
But
jubbly.
you've dealt with that stuff before. You don't want to get that on your hands because I'll be stinking for the rest of the holiday. It is evil stuff. Yeah, good to go. Chips and eggs. Incoming fork. It's what ethical boilies for Mahseer.
So come on holiday with 4 old buggers, spend the morning weighing rocks in a bag. This one's 8 ounces. We're now going to write it with Tipex or a pen on it, so we don't forget.
So you know what weight it is. We've got to get the ideal casting weight.
This fishing isn't just by accident, you know. We're experts.
We are. Science, you know.
Yeah,
Science.
we've had one bite in 4 days, just to put context to it.
Weigh that, and then weigh a non-dense one in the same board size.
Yeah.
Right, where are we going, boys?
Hang on.
10 ounces.
I'm going 10 ounces.
Hang on. not far off that, yeah, I think you are.
3 10 ounces.
I think 10, I think it's like the 10. No,
What was it?
13.
Right, so
Jesus,
we got to find
that's the ones we want. We want a small one of them.
I was just thinking.
Too heavy, isn't it? I got 1 minute to go until my boilie comes out. I'm going to go and just check that.
I was feeling a bit inadequate and non-contributory last night because Steve tied my hook on for me, and now I feel as if I contributed.
Yeah, but we wouldn't have tied it on without the pass through.
True.
That worked
Yeah,
perfect.
exactly.
It's called the four-handed Mahseer knot with a long tail.
It is. The long-tailed two-handed Mahseer.
Himalayan. Speckled.
Right, there we go.
Right, so I've been playing around with rig bits, etc. And got 2 great big lumps of rock here, and we're just going to see if the rock come out of the retaining bands on the cast. So gentle lob first. It's heavy. Yeah, Steve just said that's hard to cast. Yeah, because there's about a pound of rock on there. However, the rock didn't come off, which is a part of the trial. So, taking one of the rocks off, the one that was to simulate having a bait on. So we'll just see what happens, giving it a little bit more of a heave with just the one rock. Okay. The rock didn't come off though. Or did it? Oh, perhaps it did. That's just part of the trial, so we need to find out what works and what doesn't. So smaller one now. So got the distance. Reasonable distance. That's going to be close. Oh, Egyptian vulture. Vulture. Ah, he's gone right way round. Oh. Lovely birds. There's another vulture which is dark with a red head as well. But there's 2 Egyptians that are around a lot of the time, and just the one of these red-headed black ones. There's the other one. Right, back to the lead with the simulated bait. Very windy at the moment. Gosh, really red hot wind. Here's the camp puppies, 5 months old. Lovely little dogs. One of them ate Steve's bait last night. Luckily, didn't eat the 2 size 6.0 hooks that were in the bait. Remarkably managed to pick off the chicken around it. So just preparing some chicken for bait for later. We're basically just literally charring the outside, nice and smoky, and get a bit of ash on it as well, and chop it up into bits and stick it on the hook. Breast goes obviously because we'll eat that later. So there's the end, just chunking it up into pieces. Salmonella City. So we're eating very well here. Food's great. Certainly not going to lose much weight, are we, Stu?
No, not like last time. No weight loss required.
No.
The food is good, really good. Some little air holes. Right, that's the air hole done. That's done.
Air holes in this one?
I've done it.
8:30.
Oh, you've done it.
Bait's about to go out
Bait's
into the
about to go
spot. Special mixture.
Special mixture, PVA bag. There you go.
Right, all a bit dark, but Mike's got one on. It was snagged, but luckily it's come out. It's decent fish. It's been pulling. There it is. That's going to be Mike's PB. Oh, nice fish. Yes! Well done, Mike. Well done.
String, I've got it here.
Nice. He's got a very bright torch there, so you can't see too much. Michael! Mike! Well done, that man. Well done. That's a proper one.
I think your trophy's safe, Stu. Happy? Ready?
I can't see it. I cannot read it because
Don't worry, I can read it.
what does it say?
It says 36,
That'll do.
I'll line it down.
36, 12-ish.
12. 12.
Well done, Michael. What a belter. I bet you will.
In the net again, or is it on the string? Okay.
Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful.
Got glasses on. Got my glasses off?
No, you're alright.
That's who you are.
Shut up.
Absolutely.
Got specky 4 eyes.
Look at that.
Make sure I'm not making a stupid face.
Well, you can up your face, Mike.
They're just like a bloody rock, aren't they, Steve? Happy? Back in.
Is that a redfin? Is that a redfin?
Small mouse, isn't it?
Do you want to pick it so we can take a shot of his mouth? Well,
He's got a mouth. I couldn't get my hand in there.
the redfin.
It's a redfin.
done.
Wow.
Hey!
That is impressive.
Is that good?
I think it is.
The head towards us so we can take a shot. Just the head.
Something like that?
Yeah, that's good, mate. That's good. There you go. Look at me.
Just a sec.
Hang on.
Okay. Down in again.
Certainly got a small mouth. Yep.
How hard they are. They're like, it's like railing, you know? You sure?
Alright, yellow. Back in.
Bye-bye, fish.
Well done, Mike. Absolutely brilliant. That's what you came here for, mate. Right, well, it's Monday the 6th. The Cowley came up quite a lot last night. Looks like it could still be coming up, or it could be going down, I suppose. But our spot over there has obviously changed a bit. So we're just got a couple of chicken baits out now. So we'll see what happens. As you can see, the colour goes right up the Saria now. I've had a little lure fish, but didn't get anything. And got Chris here, got Raj. Steve's just up above, and then up above Steve got a funeral pyre being prepared. So a funeral pyre has been emptied into the water along with gathered up body parts that weren't burnt, which were wrapped in the shroud and thrown in one big lump. Now the monkeys have moved in. Few fish moving. So we've just Look at that. A few fish moving, so we just moved up a little bit. Recast our baits. So a few monkeys there. He's having a little munch. Looks like the bathers are out, all the girlies. So Steve's just below. You're gonna have to try harder than that, Steve. He forgot his girdle. Mike's been throwing lures around all morning, so he's just come down to join us. Got the drums going up there, a bit of shouting. Some sort of festival day, I'm sure, today. There's been so many people around, on both banks in fact. A few of the locals just been down for a chat. Guy's been swimming up there a fair bit. Don't know if it's like a public holiday or who knows. We've had these Mahseer been showing, small ones, been showing in close since the funeral pyre. I don't know if it's the fat that's come out of the body and all the ash or whatever, but certainly been a lot showing just beyond the colour here. But sadly, they don't seem to be interested. We haven't had a bite. Thrown lures around a little bit as well. No action with those. Still, just enjoy the music. Dog has just been having a cool down. They are lovely dogs. Not sure if it's a brother and sister, but I think it is. Interesting bee type thing. There, I think we might be having chicken tonight. Right, at last, Steve's got one on one of his rubber crabs as well. After we saw them flashing. Fantastic. I said, Steve, you've got to try rubber crab. This is the time to do it. must have been about the second cast. Well done, Steve. Brilliant. Definitely a PB, that.
He's absolutely sparkling, Andy. You wait till you see.
There we are, there's the crab.
Drifting across, taking things as they come down.
Well, they just went, oh,
So there we are, Steve's wonderful fish. It weighs 13 pounds 14 ounces.
Yeah. So what have we seen rolling out there? What size? He's 13.
13, 14, so almost 14. Beautiful, absolutely stunning fish. Yeah? No, you're fine.
Very quick.
It's wide, isn't it?
Lovely. See him all the way out across there, Steve. Yeah.
Well, I'm just about to cast out and Andy's into a fish. Well, the fish was snagged up. Probably an old line, but it's gone up the river. She's coming in now.
Fish.
Andy, do you say you'd settle for a 20 on the plane? You've got the rock. That's what the problem is. Fucking hell. Yes! That'll do.
Boy.
That is a big fat fish.
In the bag, mate, in the bag.
Big
the rock
fat
on, that
fish.
was the
That's not
problem.
the rock, it won't come off.
Give me that.
That was the problem.
Is that okay?
Chill out, chill time, boys. Don't fucking
Well,
rubber
that was
band.
on that
That's what-
14-pound
Yeah.
Paragon as
Yeah.
well. I got a round rock, so I thought it would slip off.
Yeah, it doesn't come off. Bloody hell.
That was the
Just
problem.
set. Get right. Twat, 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 twat.
Again.
Just getting the hook out, super fish.
The round rock, it looks like it's dumping easy.
Most of it's out.
String it up, just about to give it away.
All right. 34, 12, 13, 14. That's enough.
I'm not going to worry about a couple of
Yes, got to be the getting.
£35 I think.
That's nice, buddy.
Here you go, mate. Alright.
That's really nice. That's lovely.
You're after, guys.
That's really good, mate. Big one up. Oh, good. That one. Yeah, that's good.
Super fish, really nice fish. And he's worked hard for this. It's his first proper chance in the spot on the junction.
Red fin.
Stringers off. Now time to let this lovely red fin Mahseer go. Second of the trip.
Good. Yeah.
He's earned it.
That's good. Okay, thank you. Thank you.
Looking happy.
Okay. Bye.
Thank you very much.
Thanks, guys.
Okay, thank you.
Got him, mate.
So Wednesday the 8th today. Steve's started fishing with his little crab again that he caught his fish on yesterday. And he's had a few little knocks, but I'm guessing it's small fish because he's not hooked up on anything. I don't know if Stu's caught. He's been upstream fly fishing, and he's been flying the drone up and down just now and getting some shots, so that'll be great to see those. Mike's been flogging the lures. He was down there just now. I'm not sure. Oh, there he is. He's hiding behind the rock. He's had no hits. But it's very frustrating because there's fish there. We can see them, but they're just not interested in the lures. They seem to be feeding on something in the bottom or under the stones or whatever. So nymphs of some sort, I would think. Steve's friends have turned up. It's the camp pups. Nice dogs, especially the little girl. She's lovely. She just comes and sits with you. Just like the company, like so many dogs. So here's Mike up for a team talk. It's a busy spot this. Have pilgrims here most days. They come in and have a little bathe and splash around. Make some weird noises, splash each other. And there's Stu and Chris up on the rock. Chris is up there fish spotting. There's another funeral going on over there. That's I think a third one since we got here, so it's obviously a very regular occurrence here for the fish, but we're certain that's why the fish seem to like the chicken meat as opposed to fish. I mean, I put a bit of dead bait out and never had a touch on that, but you put a piece of chicken out and it seems to go pretty quick. Get taps, etc., and it does seem like they're fairly tuned into it. And certainly when all the ashes, logs and rubbish is put in the water afterwards, it does increase the Mahseer activity. Interesting. Haven't seen many lizards, but this one's stuck around long enough. It's just a little bit farther away. Obviously likes my boots. It's been flying round around my leg, so it's probably a sorts from sweat. That's what I would guess. He's round and round. Well, we've had a wander up to the bridge that goes across just up above us. I've had one tiny knock and that's been it really, but nice to see a bit of water we haven't been on before. Where you can see the tents in the distance is where we were the other day. That's the camp, the Himalaya camp, which is where all the Americans are staying. But it's lovely up here. All the bird sounds, cicadas and crickets and all sorts. A nice bit of water. I think the big issue is it's so clear, and because they get fished for all the time, literally every day, they know what things are about and they're not keen. So if we get a bit of colour in this water, I think it's going to change completely and we'll start getting a few more fish. But it's been tough. We've all caught one, which is the primary aim. 3 of us have had big ones, certainly bigger than I was hoping for. So I was hoping for a 20, I've had a 30. We shall see, we've still got a good few days left. Well, with the lack of action we've had over the start of the trip, you could be forgiven for thinking that there was very few fish here, but we have seen them. So we sent Stu's drone up to have a look from above, and as you can see, they are there. A group of fish there just at the end where the water from the Sariu and the Cowley actually meet together, and do seem to be enjoying that little turn of current there as the 2 colours of water meet. That's just the ones we can see, of course. There could be far more back in that coloured water. And as you look round, obviously you can see the odd bigger individual like this one. And the thing is, if you look upstream, they're not, that little group of fish isn't alone. There's plenty more. And that's normally when we see them, when they surface like that. It's very frustrating to know that they're there and they're just not touching our baits, and they're not hitting the lures. We'd seen odd fish moving, but obviously these fish you can't see from the opposite bank where we're fishing from. Amazing. So what we've done is we sent Steve down, and he's going to have a little cast, and hopefully we can see the reactions when he puts a bait out amongst them. It'll be interesting. And that's his bait landing. You can just see it in the bottom left-hand corner there. Obviously a lot of milling around there to start with. They've seen the bait land. You'd expect an instinctive grab from one of them, but it's not happened. And they've obviously been a little bit unsettled. We see how many fish there are. I mean, it's ridiculous. Got a dead bait sat in amongst them, and they're just swimming around it, and it's showing a lot of caution, which, considering the amount they get fished for, I suppose it's hardly surprising. So there's all these fish now just sat below the bait, showing absolutely no interest whatsoever at the moment. It's still just sat there, so we'll get them just to twitch the bait and see if that, now they settle down a bit, see if that gets a response. Right, now he's moved the bait, so you just see it drift downstream a little bit. And again, you know, you'd think that someone would rush in and grab it because it's been there a few minutes now, but nah. So they sort of come and approach it. It's like there's an interest there. They're sort of looking at it, but definitely not looking like they're going to take it. There's a few fish just ahead of it there. But they're staying away. They're not nosing it, nothing. So I've just given up on the fish now and bring the drone back just to have a little look at the camp from above. It's a great spot, this, just 5 minutes or so walk from the river, and obviously got a fantastic view. You can keep an eye on the conditions. It really is nice. There we are. Coming home. What a sight. There's Stewie.
Mike fishing behind the funeral pyre there. That wasn't there when he walked up there. The funeral pyre has burnt out and all the logs are going around in the river. Mike and Andy now chucking lures, monkeys running all over the rocks, fish topping. In death comes life. Bloody life everywhere, eating bits of charcoal and all sorts in the water. Well, the monsoon is on its way. Won't start just yet. The fish are collecting, and you can see, and probably hear, a big storm on its way. We've got about 5 days left. The fish should feed with this lot going on, so we're a bit excited about later. We've all had one fish each so far. Andy getting off the blank last night with a beautiful big redfin Mahseer, £36 I think, something like that. So yeah, river's coming up. Whoa! So I think we'll be banding down the hatches shortly.
I've got a very cool praying mantis here. Slowly working his way around the chair. What an amazing creature. Absolutely stunning. Don't know if it's going to get to much, but you never know. We shall see. Low pressure might help with fishing anyway. It's, obviously it's not exactly been prolific, but then it's not any more than we expected. Yeah, I think it's coming. Thickening up. I think there's a lot of rain coming. Here it comes. I'm getting under cover. Here's Chris, waiting for the rain. You're going to enjoy that, aren't you, Chris?
Yes. Very nice.
Yeah, that looks like Jeremy. He's the prince from Bhutan. Yeah, it is.
Right.
The anticipation is high tonight. Got rigs out, music on,
Sausage packed.
sausages packed, chicken's just been chucked. There it is, actually. That's what we're hoping to catch a huge Mahseer on. And he's had a shave, got his special Talkariki top on. Christopher's ironed his shirt. Michael's looking like Michael. We're all good really. And here he comes. Young Stuart down the path after a bit of rain.
Now that's a big ant. Nice cicada there.
They're just so...
There we've got a crested kingfisher on the far side. Quite a big bird that, as kingfishers go. But nice to see. It's been moving around between the piles of rocks that we've used. Although the water's come up again, so quite a few of those are underwater thereabouts. But nice bird.
So it's Thursday morning. We've all had a fish each. Going is really tough. It's about up to 7 now, I guess, in the morning. You can see some of the locals coming down for a wash and wash their clothes and various stuff on the far bank. Stu and Mike taking it a little easier this morning. I suspect we'll see Stu's drone up and about. He spotted some good fish out on the crease here yesterday. The water's right up. It's flowing through this gap here, which wasn't happening before. A lot of cold water coming in, which is the grey stuff. But we take heart in there's a lot of fish here. Seen a couple this morning. Just got to get one to take a bait. But good trips nonetheless. We knew what we were letting ourselves in for. Saw a pine martin yesterday. We've had a crested kingfisher this morning. It's a very beautiful spot really. So let's see if we can get a bite.
3, 2, 1. See what it's like blowing in the wind to start with. I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll point it towards you. Yeah, we need a team shot. Team shot. We need a team shot. Team shot. Get in there. Bring it up to a minute. And let's bring it in and start it quite close to us.
And you're going to zoom back, are
I'm
you?
going to zoom back a long way, so I'm going to start so it's got us all in, like that, with Andy taking the pictures. I'll switch it to video, start recording. Let's get back there, that's ready. Bye.
Brilliant, isn't it?
Crunch.
There it goes.
Oh, that's a lovely super shot. That and the
Yeah.
video's going to look great.
Let's drop it down a bit now, and go forwards a bit, and down. Down. So let's have a look. What do we reckon? Are they in there? Let's try the old spot first. The old spot. We say right. Let's get right down there. Over there. Oops, done a bit low. There is no fish.
So just take it for a little flight up the river, up the Sarriou. Here we go. And a little pan round. Oh dear, this isn't good. Right, slight issue in that the battery on the drone suddenly went from 27% to nothing. So the drone's gone down on the other bank. So Babalu's going to take Stuart across in a little rubber ring so we can find it. So it's a rather expensive piece of kit. Plus it's got all the information on the memory card. The beaters flying around up there. Just looking at where to put the camera trap. As time's running out to actually use it, we've got 2 here, we haven't put them out yet. We've only got about 4 nights left. So we've got a spot here, there's a path coming down. Path coming this way. and then the beach beyond, so it covers a few likely areas. There's actually animal tracks of some sort along this little path here, although you can't tell. It's a kingfisher of some sort.
It certainly recorded what you did.
But silhouetted, I can't actually tell.
So what you might find in the morning.
It could be a white-breasted. So it's a bit busy down there tonight. I think we've got both the princes down there and the entourage. Punjab Prince will have a number of people there with him. Now, Jeremy does tend to go down on his own a fair bit, or just with one guy. But they usually clear off by 9, so I'm sure we'll get to fish down there. I think it's babbler. Big hatch of what look like flying ants, just attracted to the sign. And there's the sign. So our fishing's really tough. There's lots of fish out there, we can see them flashing. Some of them good fish, but we can't get a bloody bite. I think we tried all sorts really. I think Steve's probably on the crab again. We've tried ledgered lords, trotted chicken, surface fished bread, which got a response from small fish, but they weren't taking the bait. And Stu's on boilies, he's made. No luck on lures, but encouraged by Daniel having that 32 pound or whatever it was last night on the J13. So I think after dark we'll be thrashing the water to a foam again. But it's bizarre stuff. We know there's big fish out there because we've seen them on the drone footage after Stuart managed to find his drone, which crashed, and it seems unhurt. Stu's been down on the rock here. We got Prince Bhutan down there fishing the point now. So we're all trying hard, but we've been assured that once the Saryu colours up, the fishing is fantastic. But sadly, we're running out of time for that to happen. There was a little bit of colour in it when we arrived, but that was gone within a day or so. Oh, Steve took the bottom, so he's bending his rod for an action shot. Oh, I think it's out. But we'll keep flogging away. I think there's supposed to be rain on the 11th, so you know, maybe it will colour up a bit yet, and we will get the fishing that we're hoping for. But we'll see. Got this lovely little butterfly which has been hanging around for quite a while now. Probably after salts from my sweat, which are all over the bag, I'm guessing. Pretty little thing. There's Chris up there in the shade. Stu's been cooking all morning as he's gone up there for a bit of shade and probably tired another rig of some sort. Been loads of people about as usual, loads of swimmers, and you know, swimming in your spot, but you know, they live here after all, so you can't really complain. There's barking deer up on that hill again last night, which is, well, that's Nepal basically. The other bank is Nepal. Not seen one yet. We saw a pine marten on the beach on that side a few days ago, but it was so far away. With my eyesight, I couldn't tell what it was. But it's nice spot. Just too many people as usual. Too much rubbish. Rubbish is just unbelievable. Not just from the pyres, but you know, all these people come down here for a nice couple of hours, have a little swim, sit in the sun, and they just leave crap everywhere. Just, oh, well, should be used to it by now. Unreal. No hope for the planet whatsoever. I thought I could hear something. There's the drone after being retrieved. So Stu's obviously having a little look round up above, top of the steps in the shade there. Good to see it was undamaged. Some of the footage from that has just been incredible. Actually seeing the Mahseer out there probably adds to our frustration, of course, because we can't catch the bloody things, but hey ho. Got the Egyptian vultures up here. Oh, just gliding around on the thermals. It's great fun, that. Certainly not putting a lot of effort into it. That's a pretty little butterfly. Well, we've had a lot of thunder again today. A little bit of rain, not too much, but the wind's really got up now, and it's looking very black over there. So that being in the distance above the Sario. So we're hoping that it's going to rain heavily and colour the river up, and we can catch some fish. So we shall see. But certainly changing weather, dropping pressure, it might just spark them off to feed. You never know. We'll give it a go. So we've got on the beers early tonight. I think we're going to get fishing. We'll have to wait and see. We're off for dinner with the king tomorrow, or with the Prince of Punjab, or I'm not quite sure what he is really, but that should be interesting. Look at this, it's really blowing. Here comes the rain again. Still blowing a hoolie.
Eurythmics.
We got lightning, thunder, and here it comes.
Weather comes in, weather changes. Here we go.
Let's do everything.
Yeah, that's the one.
Well, it's raining now. Oh, this is interesting.
That spark them up. You might take some further the size.
So we're all taking cover now. All taking cover in reception. It's pretty heavy. That's not good. But that's what we need. Need a change. Need something to get the fish feeding. Well, we're on our third beers anyway, so not quite sure if we're going to get out tonight. Here he comes.
Cold river this morning. Michael's been down just after 5. Not really had a touch, unfortunately. Stuart's still in bed. Me and Andy just arrived. The night shift have just left. A couple of Indians have caught a couple of nice fish, and we generally seem to be hopeless. But we'll see what today brings. We will keep casting, and something will take at some point. So the time is around, I don't know, 6:45, 7 o'clock. So we'll have thrashed the water to a foam for the next 3 or 4 hours and then back for breakfast. Hopefully the next bit of video will have this man holding a large fish.
That's a lovely morning.
Steve's got a little visitor.
Everywhere's got them, haven't they? If you go somewhere colder than us, you end
First
up
scorpion we've seen.
the Moses trip.
Well, we're having a little small Mahseer match. No one's caught anything yet, not surprisingly. And it's getting a bit stormy. There's thunder and sand every now and again. The sand is blowing right across the river. So it's not very nice. A couple of monkeys there.
Well, this evening we're having a 2-hour match before we go out for dinner with the Prince of Punjab and the Prince of Bhutan. We're all in need of a bite and a fish, but sadly nothing is forthcoming, and now it's raining. So I've got Stu above me, Andy above Stu, and somewhere up above him is young Michael. So we're all getting soaking wet now. Looking forward to a large gin and tonic later.
Right, not surprisingly, we decided to abandon the match. No one caught anything anyway, but it's pretty horrendous out there now. Very heavy rain, very strong winds. Oh look, there's Michael. Talking of drowned rats. Soaked.
This is proper rain now. Monsoon's definitely arrived. Bye for now.
Here's Steve with his very nice umbrella, macho umbrella that his mum brought for him. Very smart. Yeah, get those stomachs in, please. Oh, that's as far as I'll go, is it?
Monsoon time. See, great minds think alike. My neighbour's on his phone too. Let's see the top. Whoa! Lashings! Come on, bring it on! Well, as I can't catch a bloody thing in the main river, I thought I'd throw out a J13 in the path outside my tent. As you can see, it's a jointed number, and I'm trotting it exceptionally slowly down the far bank. You realise our path actually has a flow from left to right, which, you know, is not unusual. It's all bumped into the far bank. There's definitely a fish moved on the far side of the path there. I'm snagged up. Could be another lure lost on the far bank. My bathroom's collapsed. Where's all to get in really? I need a shower. He's coming through the seams now. Now we're getting there, boys. Only another ton to go. Well, after that torrential rain last night, the Sarriou has gone from gin clear to a muddy chocolate brown. No pleasing some people. We said we want some colour, and we got it. So we've got 2 days left. Certainly better now the colour's been added to the water. A lot of crap coming down. So there's still a bit of time to get a lump. We will see what happens today and tonight.
And we've been desperate for the Sarriou to colour up. That's exactly what it's done. Visibility is nil at the moment, but we've been assured that they can home in on the vibration of the J13s. So Steve and I are slightly hungover, not too bad, slightly hungover after our crazy night last night with the princes. Far too much far too much alcohol, and we didn't get back till well, it was after 1 o'clock. That's about all I know. But really good night. Thoroughly enjoyed it. However, look at that. What a colour. So we are hoping that the Mahseer are going to feed. So fingers crossed. So I got a pretty butterfly here. He's been around for quite a while. Kept landing on my bag and not moved very far after I got my camera out. So very obliging. So you can get a better idea of the colour. It's very brown. Lots of rubbish coming through. So we could have done with this a week ago, really. Hey ho, can't do much about that. Stu's right up there in the distance, having a cast. Ah, there he is. That's a long way off. There's what I believe is another Kashmiri rock agama. Nice looking lizard. So you can see the difference in the colour, and you can see the split in the colours in the river as well, which we haven't been able to see that before because it was clear coming out of the Sarayou. But you can see the separation there to some degree. So it's not mixed completely. All the Cowley milky water's going down that outside edge. Interesting. So what was it, a red-beaked blue magpie or something like that?
Stupid name. It's like a piak.
Yeah, that's a big wasp that's come to visit.
He's not got a lot. You thought he'd have saved me a bit, wouldn't you?
No, not after what I was saying about you. Doesn't surprise me at all.
Do you know what? Whose Tesco do you know cake was that? Who brought it?
I did.
You brought a whole Genoa cake, or cherry Genoa cake.
Yeah, before we went his birthday.
With glacé cherries.
Yeah,
right?
I know. They were nice.
And you ate it all.
Yeah, it was moist as well.
I can't, but I actually.
Well, once you started it, we couldn't finish it. As in, it was only bloody not very big. It was only that big. In the bin over there, or in a tea bag.
He's my cherry Genoa cake is my favourite.
Hey, but it's my fucking birthday. All right.
Has it got cherries in it?
Interesting cricket thing. Really long antennae. There he goes. Nice cicada. Been quite a few of these around. Interesting little bugs.
Well, it's our last night. Typically the river's just starting to clear. Nice little agama hopping around there. He's nodding approval. Well, the sun's going down on our last day of the trip. Still hard. I'm getting closer though. Mahseer scale. Big whack on the tip. This came back on the point. That may be as close as I get for the last session.
Look at him. That's about that size, that one that bit me.
Hey.
What's that?
Hey.
Well, this is our final morning. It's 5:45. And much is happening the same as every day, which is not a lot. Intriguing place, a lot of fish here. but quite frankly they're very cagey and they've beaten us. So we've got to pack up in the next few hours, then we've got a 30-hour trip back to the UK. We've got 12 hours in a taxi, 10-hour sort of layover, and then sort of a 9-hour flight, roughly something like that, which none of us are really looking forward to, but it's all part of the trip, part of the holiday. Got to know the guys a lot better, which has been fabulous. Just hope somebody gets something in the last few hours. It happens more often than not, but somehow I'm not feeling the love. But perhaps there will be another bit of video, perhaps not. One last cast.
Right, just got up last morning. Everyone else is already fishing, and looks like Steve's got one on there. So I will. Yes, he's definitely got one on. I'll go and lend a hand. So that's a rare creature. It's a Mahseer that's been landed. Well done, Steve.
Just thought I'd come down. Well, our last morning, decided to chuck a little 2-inch jelly lure on, smashed it off the top. These have been very hard to come by for us four, so 2 for entry of the trip really, isn't it?
Yep, absolutely.
Thanks for your help. This is impossible to land across all these rocks without,
Yeah.
It might not look big, but it didn't want to come around the rocks, so all is good. Let's get the hooks.
Nice one. Excellent.
Hey!
Well done, mate. Well, no more hits. No hits for me. Mike and Stu have gone back, and this is just the last few casts of the trip. So you never know, it could still produce a big fish for Steve. However unlikely that may be. But the colour was fantastic when we came down, and it's coloured up a little bit again. Just in the last hour. Little rocker gamma again, usually round here. Nice little chap. Right, last cast of the trip. Here it goes.
The fat lady is now going to sing.
She gets about. It's not looking promising. Nothing's happened. No.
I am done.
I think we're all done, mate. I think we're all done.
This is an ex-angler. Take me home for a bacon sandwich.
Tough trip. Toughest trip.